Not if no one's talking. It's good. Yay! Hello, everyone. I'm Emily. I'm zooming in from Victoria, Australia. It is Wednesday morning, so hope you're all doing well. I play Miss Champagne, and she's really becoming to growing into herself. She's becoming a bit more independent and trying not to be so date crazy. She really likes to date literally anything. And yeah, she's just kind of trying to grow, be a better person.
Well, hello. I'm Rusty Bill, and I'm currently just outside of Kansas City on the southeastern side, Grandview, Missouri. I'm tonight probably going to be playing mostly Dr. A.B. Cutman, who's a nice doctor. He's a toenail doctor. That's all he does is toenails. But I might jump in if I have my hat on. I might jump in and be the local animal control officer who goes by the name of Larry Atkins. Larry At for short. You get it? The Larry he catches animals. Anyway.
Hey. Hey, everybody. I am Matt, zooming in from Chicago, Illinois. I play the character of Francis. He is the town elder, used to be very cranky until he died. Now he's a ghost who just kind of follows his friends around, and he's getting a taste for the afterlife and enjoying it. It's kind of like his retirement. I also may play a monk character known as Theodore Bartholomew. I forget his last name, but we'll make it up as we go along. Yes, correct.
Hey, I am Kat Hubbard. I am in Houston, Texas. I play Tracy Hemlock, a town psychic. She's questionable skills. She believes in herself. And, the form is just a Scooby-Doo meets soap opera. That's what you're ready for tonight.
That's me. Hi, I'm Jennifer Prescott in Norwalk, Connecticut, and I play Dee Dee Saucy Son Jones, who is rather fond of Larry Atkins' animal control, as well as fond of literature. That is sometimes play, I can't grab it at the moment, but Handsome Pete, a reprobate who lives down by the docks.
Hey, everybody. I'm Rick Warner. I live just outside of Philly, and I play the part of Jack Fenton. I am half human, half ghost, and seeing as I've just recently become half human, half ghost, I am not in charge of who I'm possessing, so it just happens randomly and outside of my ability to control. But I live the experience of the people that I possess, so it adds a lot to me, but also takes a lot out. And I like to collect things. Yeah.
Super.
Okay.
Yes, it's time once again for Queen City Comedy's improv team Smells Like Ghosts, starring in the Paranormal Soap Opera Mystery Theater Thing show I'm your host, insert host name. Join us now in the episode we call Insert Episode Name here. But first, here's what happened in our previous episode.
Well, it's just one more thunderstorm in a string of cells.
Well, it looks like maybe you stubbed your toe really bad.
Tracy, I just got done taking the exam to become the next top model, and I don't know if I did very well. Like, really stressed.
Well, there are 10 questions all about you. I think that you've done excellent because you are excellent and you know you.
Right? I thought I was excellent. And I thought I could be the next top model, but now that I've submitted the exam, I'm not really sure if I'm doubting myself a lot.
Oh, well, that's just part of being a model. That means you are on the right track if you are doubting yourself about your abilities to be a model. It's all about
Okay.
self-doubt, self-loathing, and caffeine.
Well, what do you mean by that, Tracy? What's self-loathing?
Just disliking yourself enough that all you do is drink caffeine. And that way you get to stay to be a top model.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's pretty funny because the whole reason I got into it was, one, I was watching a show about models and I thought, well, I could do that. And then I found in Francis's room, like the one that's in the far, far back left side corner, that was kind of like through the bathroom, that one weird one that connects through a bunch of doors.
Yeah, and it's like painted that weird, not quite robin blue, so it's like almost good, but a little off.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's a weird color. And I found in there he had a bunch of vaults, I think. Vaults. So it was like the knockoff caffeine drink. And I thought, I could drink these. They're only 2.5 years expired, but I figured it didn't matter.
I mean, caffeine and sugar, perfect for preserving anything. I hear that's also how.
Handsome Pete.
Hey, Jack Fenton. We ain't seen each other in about a week or two.
I got stuck possessing a family.
An entire family?
It's the first time.
Was it a large family?
Yeah, 7 people.
Oh, that must have been rather tiring.
Especially because they couldn't agree. I was literally being pulled apart in a bunch of different directions.
Were they arguing over which game to play? Scrabble, Parcheesi, Monopoly?
They were actually talking about you, Handsome Pete.
I? Someone in this town speaks of Handsome Pete? I thought no one even I walk around like a non-entity.
Not in this family. The Rothmans all know of you.
The Rothmans? Oh, yes.
They've seen you down by the pier, they said.
Yes. Well, there's a story there.
I'll never forget what they said. I was inhabiting Albert, the father.
Tried to poke you in the eyeballs, but your glasses resisted my fingers.
Handsome Pete, it's good to see you.
Wonderful. Do you happen to know a family named the Rothmans?
I do. It's so coincidental that you would ask.
Yes, very curious. They happen to be a wealthy family, don't they?
Wait a second. Did I do the thing with? I bet I did the thing. No.
You've been here the whole time. We were talking about literature and
Oh,
and bagels.
yes, my two favorite things.
And you also said that you would get me a triple macchiato from the coffee shop. You said that, yes. So you did go into
I'd be happy to do that for you, Handsome Pete.
Also mentioned that you would do my dry cleaning.
Wow, that's weirdly specific, but sounds like something I'd say.
Meanwhile, behind that big giant oak tree in the park.
Oh, there you are. Jeez. You know, I'm glad that you asked for this privacy and you didn't want to come to my office because it's not good news.
Yeah, I mean the last time I was there, it was like I was swimming in toenail clippings. It was rather disgusting.
Well, I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen again for you. But here's the deal. I tested that stuff that I got from your ghosty little toenails.
Yes, my
Spirit, yeah. And I found it's got spiritus anemone.
spirit.
Oh, don't worry about the technical name. It's called ghost foot.
Oh, well, that would explain the itchiness.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You know,
Well-
it could spread to any other ghosts. So be very careful and don't touch them with your toes.
Hey, I'll make sure I keep my toes to myself then, huh? Is there an ointment or something I can use?
See, the problem is this. You're a ghost, right? So, like, I try to touch you and my hand goes right through.
What about holy water?
Well, if you could get a hold of some holy water, or maybe you could sneak into the church at night and kind of dip your tootsies in there, that would be okay. I wouldn't tell.
I mean, the last time, well, I could get and see if the baptismal fountain's open.
Yeah,
It'd be like a jacuzzi.
right. Now it won't hurt very much, so you don't have to worry about dying again or anything like that, or coming back to life, which would be totally strange. But you know, what happens is your toes may glow after midnight, between midnight and 6.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, my toes may glow. All right, so I have to be very careful about that and make sure I get the ointment and the holy water. I just can't believe that I got this ghost foot. This is just.
I hear it's pretty common in this area, but it's okay. You don't have to worry because you know you're in good hands.
Well, I'm very thankful to have you, Doc. And
Meanwhile, at the park with the tiny little pond,
Oh.
5 minutes later at Tracy's psychic shop.
I was just coming back from talking to Francis about he's got a little bit of a problem with his toes, right? And then all of a sudden I'm walking by that little park with the little pond, and this freaking gorilla, he falls into the well.
Well, that's about as spicy as a Sunday chicken cookout at the pastor's house.
Okay.
I was there. I was just an innocent bystander. I saw the whole thing.
It was scary, wasn't it?
I'm still shaking and am in a lather and a cold sweat. Can you tell us what will happen? What will transpire with this dreadful beast?
Well, Dee Dee, you just here, have some tea.
So much.
And
Isn't
Dr. Cutman, also have some tea so I can do some tea readings.
It's not caffeinated, is it?
No, I only do decaf green tea because have you seen me on caffeine?
Which means you have a significant amount of self-loathing if you drink caffeinated.
Yep.
That was very delicious. Thank you.
Well, you drank yours in a jiffy.
It's the only way I
Well-
could get it down.
Dr. Cutman, it looks like you got a grim in here and it's got like a hood and has the face of it looks like a primate.
That's the gorilla I saw. He had a hood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see?
It also had excessively long toenails. I saw them. It was wearing sandals.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
think I would have noticed that? Oy.
Perhaps it just wants its toenails clipped, Dr. Cutman. It just could be a lost soul and searching for a reputable podiatrist.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could recommend him to a veterinarian who would do the clipping, but it's illegal for me to work on any sentient beings other than humans and ghosts.
Meanwhile, back at the well. And then I dipped my toes in the holy water. Next thing I know, a priest is chasing me around the place. Came this close to an exorcism. It's crazy stuff. Do you want a banana or something? I mean, you've been down here for a while. You must be hungry. I can relate. I mean, it's very dark and damp down here.
Francis, are you down there?
Oh, yes, Miss Champagne, I am down here. There's an ape down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, gorilla thing. Francis, I could see your feet glowing from the well and I got super freaked out because I've been drinking about 5 cases of Volk every day for the last 16 weeks.
Wait a minute. You saw my feet glow? Oh my. Oh.
They're glowing.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The doctor told me that this would happen. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it looks pretty cool and maybe I could dance to it maybe. I feel like maybe we could have like a party or a rave or something. I don't know how I'm feeling actually. I might feeling a bit lightheaded. I might
Don't tell me you drank those energy drinks that were in my closet.
Well, they weren't in the closet. They were in that back far weird room through the toilet where it was like 6 doors that lead to it.
Oh.
I mean, it is a closet. Yeah, you're probably right. It is a closet.
Not that one. Oh man, you are in a lot of trouble. I bet you're really itchy right now, aren't you?
I kind of feel like I'm gonna actually kind of pass out.
Oh, this isn't good. Hey, Mr. Gorilla, since you're down here, what do you think of all this? Yes, that's really funny. Yeah, you're right. Can't go away. There we go.
Meanwhile, at the cafe.
I had this dream. I was in a well, and I mean, I feel like I was there. You know, it feels like a vision that I was actually there. I don't know what it means. It's not like a possession. But maybe it is. What do you think? You're a monk. I mean, you should know about these things.
Well, as a matter of fact, damn it, I broke my vow of silence again. Every single time. Can't get it right. Anyway.
I won't tell anyone.
Well, I'll make sure you don't. All right, so you were dreaming that you were an ape trapped in a well.
I don't know if it was dreaming. That's the whole thing. I mean, I felt like I could truly love, like I was a being of pure light, and that I was connected to all the important things in the universe and everything. But then I couldn't communicate, like I couldn't say anything that anybody else could understand. I figured if anybody knows what that means, I would come to a monk.
Well, the planet
Oh, I thought you were doing a... Sorry.
Meanwhile, at the Cliffs of Despair.
Trying to make it weird.
That sounds like a big dilemma, Dr. Cutman.
I know, right? I mean, how can so many ghosts contract the same fungus so quickly? I mean, it takes time for them to grow and to spore. You'd think, it would be decades, but no, this has been in a matter of weeks.
Well, fungi are really amazing creatures, and they're fun to hang out with. It's in the name, fungi. Ha ha ha.
I get it. That's a good joke for a cliff.
Yeah, that's about all I got.
But anyway, so here's the deal. I did some research and I found out that the cure for this fungus is deep within your cave. So I'm going to have to ask your permission to enter deep into your caves.
I really appreciate that, Dr. Cutman. Most people just go splodunking without asking. Go for it.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, I was so afraid you would throw rocks at me or something, because it sounded naughty. But okay, I'll have to go home and get my breathing gear. Do you have any like moss that's growing down there that's glowing?
Yeah, I got moss growing on the rocks and I got glowworms hanging from the ceiling.
Okay, good. That'll give me enough light, and then of course I'll need extraction equipment. I've got a whole lot to plan. I really thank you so much, Cliffs.
Oh, greetings. Going on my stroll.
Well,
you here.
It's a nice night to be out at the park with the little pond, just enjoying the weather. There's like some grunting coming from that well behind you, though. Yeah, you might want to check that out.
Oh, it is making a variety of guttural noises. How odd.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure if it was like, in undisclosed, it might be like well maintenance season, and just I don't like to get too close when I'm not sure what's going on.
Where's the other damn well?
It's
gotta be the female. Where's the male?
Hey, Miss Champagne.
Hey, I was just bringing some rope to get Francis out from the well because he was in the well with the gorilla, and then I remembered he's a ghost, so I don't need to throw a rope down to him, but I thought maybe we should save the gorilla.
Oh, that's what's making all that noise.
Here, should we rescue the gorilla? It's kind of weird looking and smells bad.
I mean, if we judged people in this town by being weird looking and smells bad, we would have half our population gone.
Not a point.
Wow.
Meanwhile, at the cafe.
It happened again. that same exact thing happened again. I felt totally like I couldn't communicate, and people, I just wasn't like seen. People didn't care about me.
I think I know what I did it again. Damn it.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's a me thing. It's a me thing.
Feel partly responsible because I keep.
No. It's fine. What I think is happening. See, the planets are aligning. And you've been mysteriously ending up in this well as a gorilla. Have you ever heard of the phrase, a were-gorilla?
Were-gorilla. Oh, you know what? I have a friend who used...
What's happening? What's going on? Am I having a stroke? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey. Hey, I don't mean to trouble you. I know that you have a vow of silence, but I had that dream again.
I'm seriously having a stroke.
Did I do the thing where, I'm sorry,
Meanwhile, at the Museum of Weird Collections.
Beautiful painting.
That's very nice. Look, I was down there at the Cliffs of Despair collecting all this moss. And I probably stink, so I'm sorry.
You do? You smell rather fragrant, but it's all right. I have a bit of sinusitis, so it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, down in the caves, there's this one place where there's a lot of moss that I needed to collect. And it smells like gorilla's been in there pooping.
Ooh, that sounds ghastly. I wouldn't go there again. Although you do handle feet all day, so you must be used to stenches.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could get used to it, but I need this to make a concoction so that I can help Francis with his glowing toes.
Francis's toes are growing?
Glowing? No, they're emitting light.
No, I thought you said they're growing, and I was going to say, well, that's an easy fix. You just clip them. But glowing, I don't even know.
Yeah, so... But anyway, so I'm going to store this stuff here because it's got a set for a while. I don't know where else to put it. Nobody ever comes here, so I figured it'd be okay.
Why don't you, this is just a photograph of the well that's in town, but I suggest you go to the actual well and throw it down there. It would be a perfect storage receptacle.
That's right.
Books, you know.
Well, thank you so much, Dee Dee. Yeah.
Through the well.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I don't.
Quite a while later on Francis's porch. So, if I'm hearing this right, Francis, you got hit in the head with the jar, even though you're a ghost, and it should have gone through you. But it broke at your feet.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It got knocked off of my noggin, broke at my feet, and instead of getting on my feet, it got all over the gorilla.
I got nothing, Miss Champagne. I can't help with this scenario.
Oh, I was just listening. I have I'm trying to control myself. Sorry, I'm
how many of those cans have you drank?
I'm had about well, I haven't I don't think I've slept for like I don't know, 4 weeks now.
4 weeks? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, I feel like yeah.
No! Hey!
Have I died, Francis?
Oh, no. You're not dead. That's my gorilla friend from the well. And wow, he's got hair now. In fact, I believe he went Jamaican.
I think I.
That's it. Not working.
We